Hello and welcome to the Dutching channel. It's Friday the 3rd of May 2024 and it's approaching 9 o'clock in the morning. We're going to run through the selections very shortly for Newcastle this evening, where we have 6 betting races. But first of all, I don't know if you was trying to watch any of the videos I posted last night, but I think there was a problem with YouTube. I started downloading or uploading about 9:15, and I had to go to bed at 12 o'clock in the end. And they still hadn't loaded. I had to do them again and again. And I left them overnight, and they finally went. I don't know what time, but they are uploading this morning, okay as it stands. So we're going to look through the Newcastle card first of all, see if there's any non-runners this evening. And there's the first one, which we've already got anyway. That's in the 8:30 this evening. That's Angel of Antrim is a non-runner. And in the 9 o'clock, Global Effort is a non-runner. So they're the two at Newcastle. So we're going to get underway with our first race this evening, which will be the 7:35. Now, this is our last meeting. We have uploaded the Goodwood card 4 races for you to bet in. I've also uploaded Musselburgh 5 races and Newmarket for 3 races. And we're now going to do Newcastle 6 races. And this will be our last meeting we will be putting up today. That's all the flat racing in the UK. So we're going to start with the Newcastle 5:35. And our top selection here is going to be Mr. Cocoa Bean. We're going to use Matchbook as we normally do with the exchange. And in the first race there, we're going to be looking for Mr. Cocoa Bean, and that is currently 23. So stakes of £4.35 would return us £100. And our second selection is Scariff. That is at 7.6. Stakes of £13.16 will return us £100. And our third selection is Hot Team. And the Hot Team is 9.2. So stakes of £10.87 would return us £100. And the full selection, Where's the Crumpet? And Where's the Crumpet? That's top of the pile. Well, no, it isn't, but it is one of those. 5.5, and stakes of £18.18 would return us £100. We've now laid out 46.56, so £3.44 would be the maximum layout on our next selection, which is Capanoiti. And Capanoiti is trading at 10, so that will be our final bet. So Newcastle 5:35, 4 running for us here. Mr. Cocoa Bean, Scariff, Hot Team, and Where's the Crumpet? And the next selection, Capanoiti, would be the lesser amount. I will do a recap after we finished, and then I will use the calculator to tell you how much the final selections will return if they win. And I don't know if you followed us yesterday, but we had a really cracking day, so I'm hoping we can turn that into another winning day today. Newcastle 6:10. Van the Man is our top selection here. And Van the Man, that is at the moment 7.8. Stakes of £12.82 would return us £100. And Make It Easy, that at the moment is 24. So stakes of £4.17 would return us £100. And the Ingleby Ivy, this is 14. So stakes of £7.14 would return us £100. And Moonstone Boy, that's on 4. and stakes there of £25 would return us £100. We've staked £49.13, so we've got 87 pence left, and we know that's going on the favourite, and that's currently 2.12, so a complete waste of time, that last bet. But the 6-10 at Newcastle, Van the Man, Make It Easy, Ingleby Ivy and Moonstone Boy, one of those four would return £100, and Queen's Guard would be the lesser amount. Into our third betting race, this is the 720. Our top selection here will be Cuban Storm. And Cuban Storm, at the moment, that is 8.8. Stakes of £11.36 would return us £100. Our second in will be Oakland Princess, and Oakland Princess is 6.8. Stakes of £14.71 would return us £100. Then Diligent Henry would be our third one in. This is right down the bottom there. That is trading at 44. Stakes of £2.27 would return us £100. And then Glory Hyde. And Glory Hyde, that's at the moment 23. Stakes of £4.35 would return us £100. And then our fifth selection is Old Bailey. And Old Bailey, that's on 100 at the moment, so stakes of £1 there will return us £100. Lincoln's Inn, that is 65, and stakes of £1.54 would return us £100. Let's just double check what we've staked. £35.23, still got £14.77 to go. Next selection, Come On Irene. Come On Irene, that one is trading at 70, and stakes of £1.43 would return us £100. And our next selection, Test of Love, and this is currently looking to be favourite, I think, at 305. So let's add all the others up again. They come to £36.66. So Test of Love, we can only afford £13.34 on that one. So let's have a quick look back at this race. This is the Newcastle 720. We've got 7 running for us. Cuban Storm, Oakland Princess, Diligent Henry, Glory Hyde, Old Bailey, Lincoln's Inn, and Come On Irene. One of those 7 would return us £100, and Test of Love would be the lesser amount. Into our fourth betting race, which is the 755 at Newcastle. Our top selection here would be Another Investment. And Another Investment at the moment, that is 7.8. Stakes of £12.82 would return us £100. And Rono, that's our second in, and that is currently trading at 10. Stakes of £10 would return us £100. And Dawn of Liberation would be our third best, and Dawn of Liberation is currently trading at 5.9. So stakes of £16.95 would return us £100, and that's going to leave us £10.23. Theme Park would be our fourth selection, and that's currently trading at 11. Let me just make sure before I do that. Yeah. Theme Park 11, stakes of £9.09 would return us £100, and that's going to leave us £1.14. And the next selection will be Feel the Need, and Feel the Need is 6.8. So that would be our final selection. Newcastle, 7.55. We've got 4 running for us. Another Investment, Rono, Dawn of Liberation, and Theme Park. One of those 4 would return us £100, and Feel the Need would be the lesser amount. Moving into the penultimate of the evening, which is the Newcastle 8.30. Our top selection here will be James Bond. And that's the non-runner that we did earlier, Angel of Antrim. And James Bond here would be 9.4. Stakes of £10.64 would return us £100. And then we've got Grand Style, our second in. And Grand Style is currently 4040. So stakes of £2.50 would return us £100. Marcelo C is our third selection. This is currently trading at 5.5. Stakes of £18.18 would return us £100. And our fourth selection is Anif. And Anif is 8.4. Stakes of £11.90 would return us £100. And we've got £6.78 left. And the next selection, which is our fifth one, is Brother Dave. Brother Dave is currently 4.9. So £6.78 is going to be our maximum stake there. And 4.9 will be the price for Brother Dave. Newcastle 8.30, 4 running for us. James Bond, Grand Style, Marcelo C and Anif. One of those 4 would return us £100, and Brother Dave would be the lesser amount. And moving into our final race of the evening, this is the 9 o'clock at Newcastle. Our top selection is West End Lass. Don't forget, I went back on this, I think it was last week at some point, put this one in the notebook. So West End Lass, I do think at some point will win, but I'm not sure when the day is going to be. But because the prices of this horse have been really, really big, I'm expecting the same again on this evening. So first of all, Global Effort down the bottom there is the non-runner. And West End Lass, first one we're going to look for. That's currently 38. And stakes of £2.63 would return us £100. And our second selection is Higher Law. Higher Law is 6.4. Stakes of £15.63 would return us £100. Our third selection is Tilly Bob. And Tilly Bob is at the top there. That's just moved to 5. Stakes of £20 would return us £100. And our fourth selection is Absolute Dream, and that is currently 11.5. Stakes of £8.70 would return us £100. And we've got left £3.05 left to stake. Protest Rally is our next selection. That is at 27. So let's just double check there. We had £3.05, and that's going to be our maximum stake on our last selection. So final race, Newcastle 9 o'clock, West End Lass, Higher Law, Tilly Bob and Absolute Dream. One of those 4 would return us £100, and Protest Rally would be the lesser amount. So we're going to do a quick recap on Newcastle with the 6 races, and this time we're going to use the calculator for the last selection. Newcastle 5.35, 4 running for us. Mr. Cocoa Bean, Scariff, Hot Team, and Where's the Crumpet? One of those 4 would return us £100. Then Capanoity, we had £3.44 left, and we've staked that at 10. So returns there of £34.40 for Capanoity. So we've got about a £16 loss there, but we've got 4 running for us. Newcastle 6.10, 4 running for us here. Van the Man, Make It Easy, Ingleby Ivy, and Moonstone Boy. One of those 4 will return us £100. And Queen's Guard, just need to quickly change that. Queen's Guard, we only had 87 pence left. Times this by 2.12 would return us £1.84. So scratch that. That's not even worth worrying about. But we do have 4 with a chance of a return of £100 there. Then moving into the Newcastle 7.20, we got 7 running for us. Cuban Storm, Oakland Princess, Diligent Henry, Glory Hyde, only Old Bailey, Lincoln's Inn, and Come On Irene. One of those 7 would return us £100. And Test of Love, we had £13.34 left. We put that on at 3.05 for the price, and that returns £40.68. So you get about a £10 loss if Test of Love wins, but you do have 7 other chances. Moving into the Newcastle 7.55, 4 running for us here. Another investment, Rono, Dawn of Liberation, and Theme Park. One of those 4 would return us £100. And Feel the Need, we only have £1.14 left. We've put that on at 6.8, and that will give us a return of £7.75. So another one, not a lot to return, but we do have 4 running for us. Then into the penultimate, which is the 8.30 at Newcastle. We've got 4 running for us here. James Bond, Grand Style, Marcello C, and If. One of those 4 would return us £100. And Brother Dave, we had £6.78 left to stake on that. Times 4.9 in the price. That would return us £33.22, so it'd make a £17 loss there. But we do have 4 running for us. And then moving into our last betting race, which is the 6th, into the last race as well at Newcastle, which is the 9 o'clock. We have 4 running for us here. West End Lass, Higher Law, Tilly Bob, and Absolute Dream. One of those 4 would return us £100. And Protest Rally, we have £3.05 left. The price was 27, and that would return us £82.35, so not too bad in the last at Newcastle. So we had a really good day yesterday. I'm hoping we can push on with that today. I hope you can pick out a few winners for yourself. We'll be back with the results show this evening, and as I say, you can go on and look at the Goodwood selections, Musselburgh and Newmarket along with this Newcastle card. And yeah, thanks for watching.